our presentation stuff with the videos and everything up onto the computer that's here, which is a little older version than the one we made it on. So we'll be here in a second. Anyway, it's almost done.
There we go. We're live.
So you guys are doing digital storytelling, yeah? So what's your favorite piece of technology that you've worked with so far? Photoshop?
They're addicted to Photoshop and Illustrator.
Yeah,
Oh,
what
right
do you
on.
like about Photoshop?
I can change the way a picture looks, and I can create pretty much anything.
Yeah. Mr. Lee said you guys are all young entrepreneurs. Is that true?
Trying to get them a little bit.
Yeah.
Trying to get them
What are your businesses? Art?
art. That's it.
Well, that's what we like to hear.
We have two people in here that do really good stop motion stuff too.
Cool.
I didn't teach them that. I can't take no credit for that. They did that on their own.
Who are the stop motion artists?
Max and Layla.
What do you use for your stop motion?
Just little action figures.
I draw my
Cool. That's awesome. How'd you guys get into that?
middle school media class.
Oh, yeah. I have a 10-year-old, and during the pandemic, he downloaded an app and he would make stop motions with his Lego figures. So who knows? Maybe he'll grow up to be an animator. Is that what you guys want to do? Animation?
Say no. He just killing time. That's all.
Well, we have great pathways courses that teach that. Maybe next year.
Yeah, but they've been making a lot of flyers, like sales ads. We did a project for GMC where I gave them parameters where they had to choose between certain photos, and they had to take the specific information I gave them and just, see all the different arrangements that they could make it in. We also did like game day flyers for like professional football or whatever their favorite sport was. So yeah, they've been getting the process of like going through and downloading fonts and finding fonts that fit within a specific theme and being able to, like I said, just that hierarchy of scale. And all that
Awesome.
stuff. So
Okay.
Very cool.
And then
they came a long way in a short time.
Have you guys ever worked in any program like that before you took this really class? Yeah.
They'll display.
Was it
And then-
intimidating?
Images.
They thought I was gonna take them out to try. They see my work and thought I was gonna do it.
Just like,
They're like, we have to do it like that? No, you don't.
Guys gotta have faith. I mean, you can't see what you've been working on.
Cool. It's looking good. So,
What are you guys working on now?
So we're just coming out of spring break, and we have we need to get on this ASAP on Monday. We're about to shoot a drug-free ad for the city of Baton Rouge, the Crime Stoppers thing. So
Cool.
we're doing that.
that's okay.
Next week.
Right on. So you guys all wrote the script, or you're about to write the
Yes, the
script?
script is already written. We have our actors, and so half the class are going to be involved in the production side and, being Chris, because we're going over lighting and frame rates, teaching them
Awesome.
angles and movement and all that stuff. So they're going to be able to get like the whole.
Believe me, college usually started with that, so.
All right.
So they influence you.
Of course it's
It's like Beyond's final too, low key, since we gonna be like, only a couple more.
Have we put the Zachary people on this one?
No,
Okay, cool. So John Walker is watching the live stream right now.
Oh, great.
I think we did not put his stuff on. We put it on Showcase too. It's just that one song. If we could put his on this one
It's on
too.
the second.
It's the one that was like 15 people worked on.
I know which one it is.
Yeah.
Is it on this one?
But this is the one they'll watch. So this one. Yeah.
Yeah, I got like 7 hours sleep on my sleep pad.
Be on the announcements and everything. We got just
That's fine. I'll talk to you soon. Yeah. Yeah, wait. We're closing it. Okay, so.
So I was like, maybe I'll take her. And she gave me the list. And she said she doesn't get I did be online today.
Should we just have, could we have two station up in the back?
Yes. Sorry, I just learned that one of the groups watching online is only in discussion, so I'm putting that piece on Sure, I can remember that. Okay, that is exciting.
Yes.
Okay. All right. Yeah, cool. Yeah, I'm just gonna say, what should I say on that one? I don't have it. They're called Livingston Collegiate Academy. I don't know if that's what you're asking. Is that what I should put on? That's the school. You could say Mr. Walker's class or something. They had listed names with it too.
$3 minutes, $200 on each drawing. 12 frames and one thing.
Well, that one's good.
It was so close to done, and it was just like, I'm the IS, so crap, they drew it on this.
Oh, that's fine. Let's go from the top, huh? There we go. Cool. Okay. One last thing. There's still a couple of people like getting a vending machine food real quick. Okay, we'll do a welcome first then. Yeah. Let people go. Okay. That might not be a bad idea, or at least let the person out front that this is where everybody can go.
And you want me to ask them back in? The kids?
Oh, yes, yeah, I didn't realize it was only, well, thank you all for waiting. I get started now. We have a group that's able to watch this morning online through the stream, but their piece was on a later concert, so I got it on this one so they can make sure to see it. So anyway, that's what was going on. Yeah. I've seen all of it works, then I've got a stop motion too on here.
The proper name actually.
Yeah, I think, is it Huber, is that right? No. I don't know the last name. But anyway, saw some GMC Yukon advertisements, stuff like that. It's fun.
All right. Let's do it.
All right, welcome everybody. I always encourage people to sit towards the middle, but you can sit where you like. I just want to welcome you all, welcome people that are being able to watch on the stream as well. I'm Jesse Allison. I'm a professor of experimental music and digital media here at LSU. We have a number of people that are helping out today that are either part of the Digital Design and Emergent Media or DDEM pathway, including Liz Lessner, who you met at some point and we'll be seeing more of today, who is asking you about the art stuff. She's actually the head of the Yes We Cannibal art space downtown on Government Street and runs art shows, performances, galleries, events, and stuff like that as well. The rest of us are either part of the Experimental Music and Digital Media program or people who are teaching in DDEM around various places around town. So where are you? We need to tell you that first. You are in LSU's Digital Media Center. We are a part of the Center for Computation and Technology, and it's basically a research center that enables anything that uses computation. So you might think of something like black hole modeling or coastal restoration, coast modeling, hurricane models, stuff like that. There's also things with supercomputers or what they call high performance computing, HPCs nowadays, stuff like that. And then there's a wing of computation that is part of cultural computing. And it turns out that I am in the sound side of cultural computing, or sound and technology and society. But there's also digital art, there's journalism and mass communications, because they do all of the social media kinds of things, business, entrepreneurialism, because of all of the stuff with advertising and with just basically everything. Every field has some sort of computational element to it, right? So that's where this pathway came from, digital design and emergent media. It means that this building is filled with all sorts of wonders in this area. We have this space that you're in, the Digital Media Center Theater. Beautiful projection, you'll see that, it's really nice. But it also has 92 speakers that are arrayed around you. So your stuff is gonna sound really good. And you'll be able to hear everything. And outside of that, we also have some studios, immersive sound studios on the other side. We have, and as you came in, you would have gone past, probably didn't notice, there's a virtual production studio or extended reality studio down on the end. And after this session, this first showcase, we're going to be breaking out. We'll take a little bit of a break, and then we'll be breaking out into different spots where you get to see some stuff or work with things in video game design, with electronics, with more sound stuff in here, and immersive sound stuff in the studio out there. And then also you get to see video tracking, motion tracking in the XR studio as well. So we'll be rotating around to different spots and you get to experience all of that stuff, right? We have 3 showcase events happening. This one is our first one with video, audio. Second one will just be recording, so it'll be the music stuff, concert. And then we have one more after lunch that'll be more video images, audio, stuff like that. We also have an image gallery out here that's going to be rotating all the images that were submitted. We've also incorporated all the images into all 3 of the different concerts. So they'll be shown here as well as out in the gallery as well. All right, I think that's everything that we need to cover right now. And I think it might be time to get started with the show. We'll bring the lights down. And then we'll go ahead and get started. Yeah. No, wait, almost done.
Sometimes I would wonder what my future would be like. Everyone around me had already decided what they wanted in their life. When deciding what my future would be, my first thought was to be a veterinarian, since I love animals, but I decided against it after learning more about it. I then thought I could pursue something with one of my after-school activities, such as dance, but I wasn't very interested. Even though I wasn't interested, me doing church, Girl Scouts, Beta, and dance all helped me lead to my passion of art. I became more involved since the 6th grade. That is when I decided to become more serious with my work, and that I understood with more time, the better I would become. This is a drawing I decided to contribute to my family and those activities that all led up to me finding my passion.
5:30. It was a Tuesday morning, no different than any other. I lazily put on my uniform and lined up in front of my bed.
Attention! Today is a big day for you worthless pieces of filth. You lot will be heading off to France.
It was a big day for us, always being told that we weren't good enough for war. This was our chance to prove them wrong.
Y'all ready to go to France? Can't wait.
I don't know. Y'all aren't nervous?
We all knew that Mike wouldn't be nervous. I couldn't lie to Smitty. I was terrified. However, I still tried not to show. We're riding this thing? Sweet.
Yeah, this is gonna be awesome.
We climbed into the plane and sat down. There was a lot of tension in the plane. Nerves were at an all-time high.
Guys, I'm not so sure about this anymore.
Well, it's too late now.
You always just say the worst things, you know that?
Yeah, but you still love me.
Whatever.
As time passed, we became almost bored. That was until the attacks. We readied our parachutes for when that blood red light turned green. We were all scared now.
Go! Go! Go!
As I jumped off, I felt my soul leave my body. The wind rushed across my face. I almost forgot I had a parachute in the first place. As I landed, I felt alone. until the familiar voice of,
David,
yeah, I'm here.
Thank God. We thought we lost you.
Not yet, you didn't. We entered the forest. The woods seemed calm, almost too calm. It was peaceful and unsettling all in one. All right, Bravo Squad, we're close. Stay low and stay quiet.
Copy that. Staying low and staying quiet.
We started to move in, making sure to move slowly and carefully, keeping an eye out for any enemy soldiers.
moving up ahead. Proceed with caution.
Copy that. Let's take them out on my signal. Nice shot, Smitty. Let's move forward. As we entered the cold stone structure, it was an ammunition factory. We saw nothing. It was worrisome.
Remember our mission. I'll plant the explosives on the main generator. Cover it.
Mike was always brave, and he often took almost a leadership role in our group. So it was little surprise to us that he would be the one to set up the explosives. We just weren't expecting the Germans to respond in such strong numbers compared to the three of us. We need to get out of here. That generator's going to. We celebrated and cheered. We had done it. Against all odds, we did it. We walked away in triumph, careful and joyful. And then there was the landmine. So much won, and yet none of that mattered anymore. We tried to comfort Mike as he tried to yell in pain. No sound coming out. Half of his body was gone. His left leg, part of his right arm, and a piece of his chest. I was disgusted. I was in shock. I still can't perfectly put into words how I felt. I knew one thing, however. That feeling turned into anger. I punched him. He recovered quickly and got back up, tackling me to the ground. In my anger and his feelings about what just happened, we fought. And there we were, two bloodied up, dirty, crying soldiers. We stopped our stupid fight and we just sat there for a good while, thinking. When we finally decided to get up, we left Mike's body behind. He dreamed of going out like a hero, and that he did. We knew he would want to be left behind, buried in the forest, his second home.
This place is too nice. Are you sure he's not coming back? I swear, he's not. He's on vacation. Vacation. You're the president of a nation who's in the middle of a war. You take your two little brats to the Bahamas? What a dream to me. Did you find it? Yeah. And a whole lot of other junk. Cats. Hot dogs. Family photos. What? His wife's not gonna like that. Just get the file. All right. She's just going to take me a while to get through all this stuff. What was that? Maybe I should take the whole flash drive.
experience that captivates our senses. The colors that paint the sky during the sunrise are like the different phases of life. The sun must rise and set to complete full day. And like life itself, we must go through the ups and downs to get through the day. With that being said, my childhood was probably not the most typical childhood. I was born to an unwed mother who still lived with her parents and was a pro at making horrible decisions in life. Like any other kid, I want to think that my mother is doing the best that she can, and that maybe their poor decisions are because they are not mature enough to make the right decisions. Her first and only marriage was a failure and brought a man that was evil and incarnate. As a child that was not necessarily wanted at the time, I spent the next several years shuttling back and forth between the homes of family members who were willing to care for me. These were often temporary safe havens where I could enjoy life as a normal kid. The furthest place I'm going to stay was Converse, Indiana. I was there for 1.5 years before coming to Louisiana. My current home can be unexpected, but has been the best home yet. This place is about as permanent as they come, which comes with rules, curfew, expectations, trust, loyalty, and love. In other words, I'd say it is about as typical and bright as the sunrise. My life has gone full circle, and now I face a future as bright as the sunrise. on my mind. Go bring it in you and me combined. I don't really got time for games. I'm really just waiting for my time. I know people wanna see me shine. I know people wanna bring me down. But I've been through enough situations to know I can take my time. I got money, bad stash. I know what it takes to give me some rest. I mean, I'm gonna play with these phone with a bag. If it was me, would have been in my hand. 200 miles, what I want in a dash. I'm like, call for the pay you in cash. Come in hard, probably give you a ride. I'm like, still cause I'm on fat. I got goals on my mind. I got goals for my time. I got goals on my mind. I got goals for the rise. In the city where I'm from, you gotta have goals or you gonna be done. Living in this life full of fun. San Nintendo, living life on the run. Feeling like a frat boy. College dreams, making big buckets like big rings. I've been feeding for this dream, making my mama proud. I take my time, cause I know that I'm a dime. Right now I know I'm not there, but in the end I'll be refined. Cause I got goals on my mind, that one day will be mine. Just give me some time and some teachers, and just like a bird I will fly. In the future you'll see me in Gucci. They out on the beach in a two-piece. Then go to Japan with some of my friends, we'll be delaying sushi. One day you're gonna see me on top, and then I'll never stop. And just like the Baka Hiroshima, y'all gonna be scared when I drive. I got goals on my mind. I got goals for my time. I got goals on my mind. I got goals for my rise.
Everything I do, it has to have a purpose. I walk alone cause I know that I'm not perfect. Change the right from wrong just to make life worth it. I got some dreams of being wealthy, mama splurging. I write these rhymes, kill these beats, I'm out your virgin. Open up my eyes, then I started seeing the real. I got some goals that I'm chasing, they as big as Shaquille. They tryna swipe, but when no swiping,
I got goals on my mind. I got goals for my time. I got goals for my mind. I got goals for my life. I got goals on my mind. I got goals for my time. I got goals for my mind. I got goals for my life.
All right, thank you all for coming and thanks for contributing to the first showcase this morning. What do I have to say? I've got a few things, I guess. First off, for all of you who were trickling in as the thing was going, thank you for getting here. We've got two more showcases happening. And then at the very end of the day, we can also come back to this one if there's ones that you missed as well. We try to make sure that the groups that were able to make it at the time were the ones that were shown at that time. So for those of you who are leaving early, we have you scheduled before you go. All right, so we have two more showcases. And before that, though, between 10 and noon, we have a showcase of all of the different things that are happening here in the Digital Media Center. So stuff for you guys to try out, to see, to explore. In the 5 different rooms I think we've got going on, in the one that's just outside of the theater, to the left of the entrance here, we have an electronics thing that you guys are going to play with and work with. And then across the hall, video game design, so you guys will be able to work with some of the video game stuff that we've got happening. Down at the end of the hall, we have an XR studio, and that'll be a virtual production thing. They're going to show you motion tracking in the XR space. And then past the elevators, there's actually a recording studio and immersive audio studio that will do demonstrations in there as well. And then in this room, we have the music concert, which will happen on rotation. So every 20 minutes, we'll be able to rotate around. So can I just find out who my different groups are? I know I have Zachary here that was here this morning. You raise your hands if you're with Zachary. Yeah, excellent, excellent. All right, next group. What do I have here?
Independence.
Independence. Hands up. All right. Excellent. All right, who else do I have? Iberi Parish. Hands up. I'm sure I know who we've got. Okay, Iberi. These are perfect numbers. Excellent. And then towards the back.
Central High.
Central. Excellent. Thank you all for coming. Did I miss anybody? Okay. It's going to be easy. Okay, we'll split up with each class then, and then have you guys go around. Who would like to start with the the video game design group? Who would like to do that? Right. I've got a couple of hands up. This is like excellent. We're going to rotate around, so this will be good. Why don't we have the this group? You guys will start with the video game design one. It's straight across the hall. Okay. And then we've got this group. Let's have you start with the electronics, which is just across to the left, right outside and to the left. And then your next one will be video game design. I saw you raise your hands. We'll have the group in the back. Music. Let's have you guys start here first. Okay? Actually, no. I'm going to send you one other spot first. We're going to have you go down to the recording studio first. And then after that, and then this group, you guys are going to do XR studio in the virtual production space. Okay? So it's right into the lobby. Before you go, before it goes, we have one last thing we need to do. Right?
So we want to invite anyone whose work was showcased and the showcase up on the stage. We want to thank you all for your great work, and we have some package swag to thank you with. So if your work, your sound design, your music composition, your video, or your imagery is up here, please come up to the stage.
Please come on up.
We can give you a round of applause.
We're good. Yeah. So if you had your stuff on, which I think most of the Zachary folks did it. Right. And then I think there was some imagery. Come on up. We need to on stage. Come on down. If your piece was on this morning, I know that there was some imagery as well that was from different groups as well. So. All right, teachers. One last lap, and then we'll head on down. And I'll swing out. I'll come out early.
It's the
Okay, I'll take you over there. Thank you. Yeah. So the XR Studio is our virtual production lab.
Y'all just gonna sit up here until they ready?
Yeah.
Okay. What y'all seeing when we get together, everything that you're going to view students' work. So you're going to view, it's the sound, the students did all of the sound, everything. I will be singing this on the bus going back. I got goals on my mind. So I will be singing this on the way, on the bus going home. I have goals on my mind.
Students performed all of the instrumentation, they did
Absolutely.
all of that.
Right.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
So talented. So Jesse is gonna grab some things to demo this space for you, but this is a really unique and interesting theater. Dylan, who is a PhD candidate here in the electronic music department, can maybe tell you a little bit more about what makes this theater so unique, but this is also another really interesting space in the CCT.
Let's bring up the controls on here and just talk.
Oh, yeah, the
So we
constellation.
have two things happening here. One, we have a concert that is 20 minutes long of pieces that have been composed. So it's a showcase. But I also wanted to talk a little bit about how this theater works and to give you a little bit of demo of the spatial audio that happens in this location. So, yes.
I can talk about the constellations. So if you'll notice around us, we have loudspeakers all over the entire room. So this is mostly used for multi-channel works or surround sound works, where we want to go beyond. Maybe you've been in a theater and heard that 5.1 setup where it's kind of surrounding and you have your center channel. But this one we can do all sorts of channels. So we have sounds that can go all over the room, any direction, all over the place. One of the really interesting things about our particular system is our use of room reverb. So you'll notice over your head we have microphones that are all over the room, and these are being used to pick up what's in the room. It's processed through some computers in the back that calculate reverb for us, and then that's played back very subtly, very quietly through each of these loudspeakers here.
So as you've been in this room so far, it kind of sounds like, sounds pretty natural, pretty normal, but we can change our, little bit of a click. So now we've just changed our reverb. You heard that kind of dip a little bit. The presence of the room just changed.
Here, I'll be a little demo.
Yeah, we'll go for a little demo. We can go for,
I'll go with I'm on today on, but I've got to do it.
oh, you're gonna play it now?
Yeah.
You want me to?
You can hear, you can hear.
Go a little bit longer. This is our longest reverb.
And that's that. So here, just so you can hear this, the difference here. Go ahead.
Yeah. And that's not just bring it back to classroom here. So this is where it was when we first came in.
Go back to the full one.
We'll go to the full one and go ahead and it's pretty drastic. And it's not just on the stage either. If you're making sound in the house the way it's set up now, you'll also notice that if any of you clap or anything like that, you're also creating that sound.
And then move it all the way down. Go ahead and keep clapping. Keep clapping. Now listen.
So this is our.
That's off.
Well, this one's off right here. So this is what the room actually sounds like when the system's not running.
There's no reverb.
Yeah, so this is no reverb. So now it's totally dead.
Yeah, it's just like, good clap. It feels weird.
It
doesn't feel natural
really
at
weird
all.
after having it on the whole time. But this is what the room actually sounds like. But if we turn it back on, this is where we leave it so it sounds more natural when we're all in the room and kind of interacting and talking.
This is like a classroom.
This is our classroom setting. Yeah.
So along with that, like there's 92 speakers. I always like to just sort of show this at some point. So these are like all the different speakers and how loud they should be at any point in time, right? And you can set them all to different levels for different pieces, different stuff like that. I think we do have the demo. We'll pull that one up. Not that. We'll do just a demo or two, and I'll pull yours up.
Okay.
Yeah. So one of the things that's kind of interesting about this is we can.
All these heavy things, lights.
Yeah, somewhere in here. We're gonna find it in a second. Here.
Ooh, we need this in the classroom.
Yeah.
We need this in the classroom. Whenever they talk, we can just, it pops up on the screen what they're saying.
Yeah, that would be great.
Beautiful.
Okay, here it is. Let's see if it's the right one. I'm not sure which one it's gonna be. That's Aaron. That's. lsuDDEM. There you go. Oh no! Wild tracks. Drat. So anything I can do quickly. Oh, that's not great for demoing. You know what I can do? I can do this. I can play a little bit of Showcase 2 audio. So here's just a recording I'm going to play, and let's try this one. Okay. So I'll just demonstrate what's going on here. Essentially, way over here, we have two channels of audio coming in, and we can take it in and out. But we can also map it to any set of speakers that we're looking for. And right now we've got this mapped so that it's a surround kind of stereo set. I'm just going to do this. I'm going to, weirdly, you can see I can bring things in and out. I'm going to copy that over and clear this out a second. We're going to send it to one location. Do it to, I don't know, 45. 44, 45. Let's go to 45. Okay, so I'm taking this all out except for what goes into, oh my gosh, it's hard for me to read that. 1 second, let me look at it first. 45 is here. Okay, so I'm gonna send it into this channel, and this channel we can load up these things called space maps. And circle subs or DMC theater is kind of a fun one. So this is a channel, and I can now move this around, and you can hear it positioned wherever I specifically put that sound. So let's bring that up. And this is basically, right, I can set this over the top of you, right? And have it come around. So you can set this up with any combination of speakers. These are just the ones that are overhead. So I can basically drop this over top of any individual person. Right. But we can also make other combinations of these as well. So like rear to front L. Let's do, this one's kind of an interesting one. Oh, no, that's not it. This one. So this is all the inner circle. So this is above this in the ceiling. And then I can fade out. And then I can set up a second one here to be the outer circle. So this is all the outer circle. So you can see if I go in the middle, I'm in these speakers on the left. And then as I go out to the outside, those speakers go quiet. And then these ones come in. And where are you, buddy? Oh, we ended the song. Hold on. Oh my gosh, I don't know which one that was. What was that? In-car firework. Huh. Well, let's play it again. Okay. So you can kind of see it here. And we can move it around those outer speakers. Or we can bring it into the center, in which case it's just over the top of people, right? Yeah. Just over, yeah. So you can bring it into the center and just do these speakers, or I can head out and be out. So you can connect any of these patterns of speakers to make them do something or do something interesting. Any questions? It's pretty straightforward. It takes a lot of time to like set everything up, but they're pretty interesting. I'm trying to think if there's another DMC theater number 2 or overheads, ring around. Circle and circle subs is a nice one too. This one's a nice set. Yeah. Yep. So we can either do that, or we can actually individually set every individual speaker. So that would be like this. So these ones are basically went through and set every single speaker that we've got. And we can set different types of arrangements. So, sorry, I'm losing track of my screens. So if I come in here and take a look at, I think you might see the bottom. I have a couple different ones set up to be able to do stereo. So like this is one setting, here's another. It's kind of get wider. And then this last one, much more wide, right? And this is one back. So at any rate, all right. So that's the system. What I think we'd like to do now is to go ahead and play for you the concert number 2, which is about 20 minutes long. These are all compositions that different groups have submitted. Perhaps you guys too. I'm not sure who submitted all music versus images versus video, but we'll go ahead and load that up right now. I suppose you don't necessarily need to see all that. Let's see. Take that off. That back. And 2.2. I'm gonna play that out. Demo time. All right. Thank you. Thanks, Darren.
Thanks.
Get this one out. Okay. We'll check everybody else, but is this one ready? Yes. Yes. Good. 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 Good.
They're gonna check and see if it's ready for y'all to go over. It should be y'all section. Did they tell y'all that this is y'all section? Okay. Do y'all wanna go down lower, or y'all wanna stay up here? Y'all fine up here? Okay.
we're gonna go ahead and just go from the top, right?
You're famous.
Yes. All right, so we're gonna go from the top through the concert, and then at the end, we've got a little bit of a demo, and you feel good? Sure. Yeah, excellent. Of the space, and you have lots of questions. Yeah, have fun. Go.
Thanks, guys.
Rest in peace.
That was it.
Good job, Kobe. Yeah, man. Great. Excellent, man.
this is going.
I'm a man with a plan, ride around town in a van. I'm in a van. I collect cans. In the van, where I sell cans. Yeah, I'm a man with a big plan.
Guys, I think we already heard this one, if you want to jump into the demonstration. That was a good one, Ron.
This is most of your work, right? While you presented something?
Uh-huh.
So we just want you guys something too. So while Dylan gets set up.
Could they come on stage and I get a pick right swag?
Yeah.
Y'all go ahead, guys. Come and sing.
Oh, yeah. Goodies. Let's see. We got
Everybody likes toys.
sunglasses for presenters. All of you did pieces? Amazing. And what else do we have? Games here as well. Oh, yeah. We've got, I think they are.
Guys, y'all get on stage and face this way as you get your toys. No, they want to see your face for some reason. Wait, let's take one without glasses, then we'll take one with glasses. Girls, y'all turn around. All right, without glasses first. And then with glasses. Shoulder to shoulder. There you go. You can get in it too. Now, look at there. You want to turn around too, man? You're part of it. What's our presenter's name? Yeah, there you go. Yeah, man. Yeah, good job, dude. All right, and let me get a. All right, now glasses. Ready? One. Good Lord. And actually, cool. Oh.
can do this. Oh my goodness, I'm really
Not the $1 million room around him. They're now looking at the 30-cent puzzle. So there.
We're gonna do a quick demo.
He's about to do demo. All right, guys, y'all come back. He's gonna do the demo. Should they be more in front for the demo, or does it matter?
It doesn't matter. We're mostly gonna listen to the room reverb here.
Cool. Yeah. Nice.
So, as you can see around here, we have a number of loudspeakers all over the room. These are used for pretty large multi-channel works usually. We have lots of different sounds moving all over the space. It's kind of like really extreme surround sound. If you've been in a movie theater and you've heard your front, your back, your center channel, this allows us to go beyond that and have sound moving all over. One of the most interesting ways that we use sound, or use this entire system in here, is to change the tone of the room. So we have all of these microphones hanging.
Hey guys, could we listen to him real quick? He's giving the rundown of the room.
Yeah. So we have all these microphones up here that are picking up our sound. That's going into our system here. We're calculating reverb times and then playing that back through all of these loudspeakers. So it's pretty acoustically transparent. It doesn't sound like there's sound coming through all of the loudspeakers right now, but there actually is. So we have our sound on right now. This is our classroom setting. It's pretty neutral. I'm going to go up to our largest setting, and then I'll go back to our normal setting and turn it off, and we'll kind of hear these differences. So if we go ahead and move up to one of our music settings. So now we're getting a little bit more reverb happening in the entire room. You can make sound. It doesn't have to be on stage. It can be anywhere in the room. Yeah. So you can kind of create reverb. So it changed the tone of the room now.
So how's it not feeding back?
The way our system is set up, it either distances or chooses certain speakers that are farther from microphones. We do some phase cancellation, sure. So it's kind of making sure that it inverts things a little bit, so we don't just get.
So you don't get the feedback loop.
Yeah, we don't get a feedback loop. So lots of things like that to kind of keep it working that way.
Very smart.
Yeah. So we'll go up to our longest setting here. So this is our longest reverb time. If you're being in like a or something like that.
Hi.
Yeah. So it's pretty weird. Yeah, it's pretty strange.
Real-time immersive reverb.
Yeah, it's pretty interesting. So this is our classroom setting again. So this is what we've had it on all day so far. So just being in the room, you may have thought that this is sort of what our room sounds like. But if I go ahead and turn our system off, so this is what our sound. This is what the room actually sounds like.
Yeah.
It's pretty weird, right? Yeah. So I'll go ahead and turn it back on. Again, this is us thinking this is the natural space, but we actually have sound coming in our microphones and out our loudspeakers the entire time. It's just done in such a way that it sort of feels natural in the space here.
Very nice. And what's the program running the reverb? Where do the algorithms?
So this is all part of what's called a Meyer constellation system.
So it's all Meyer.
So it's all Meyer stuff. I can go ahead and pull up Q Station. Let me see if I can pull this over here. So a lot of Q Station is going to look a lot like, I think all of you have been using different digital audio workstations in your classes. So it's going to look pretty similar to that. We don't have a timeline or a way to edit audio really. But if you look here, so we have our sound coming in, we have different faders, we choose different bus channels here. And once we choose our bus channels, we have our very large, so this is a matrix mixer. It's a little different than our standard mixers. So when you choose your different bus channels for your different pieces of audio here, those are all going to come in on the left. And then we have all of our different speaker numbers for the theater on the top. So you can kind of go through that matrix and you can choose those different levels and kind of mix the entire room the way that you want it to sound down to each individual loudspeaker through the space. So we have a number of preset cues that we use for things like stereo or quad or 5.1, 7.1, things like that. That automatically will do this for us after we've set things up and saved it. But you can also go in and create your own cues and mix the room that way yourself as well. So.
And are they Dante? How are they hooked together? Are you running XLRs to everything? You just doing Ethernet to everything?
It's a little bit of both. So we have our own. Meyer has its own equivalent to Dante that they use for a lot of that. So it's actually all going back for the most part. We have some XLR that are going back as analog signals, and we do have some red nets. We're using Dante and sending some things over AES to get in. Once it hits the back of the room, everything goes through a couple very large analog to digital converters. That travels through Ethernet into the modules that contain QStation. So all of our matrix mixing here is done digitally, and all our signals are converted to digital. Then they're converted back to an analog signal. They go through a power supplies. Each power supply then has a 5-pin Phoenix connector that goes to each speaker that carries our power, ground, and then our XLR hot, cold, and ground for audio.
Very cool. How many total buses?
Oh, I'd have to go through. I know in QStation, if we go back here, I just right click. I think we can do up to 136 buses in QStation.
That's enough.
Yeah, that's all you need. Yeah. All right, so not sure how the group's working. That's what I've got for a demo at the moment. Yeah. I think we have some sound that we can play for the class that just came in.
Yeah, I think you all are gonna, so do they know where we're going next?
I am
Sir,
not
go
sure
find,
how everything is
find
working.
Dr. Allison.
Yeah.
Good job.
Yeah.
Golf clap. Very nice.
Second. Thank you. Bye.
Okay, I'm going to play some audio here. You're welcome to come a little bit closer to the center of the room. It's going to be in stereo, so it'll sound a little bit better towards the center, but you're welcome to sit where you like.
I got it.
shared work with us today to come up onto the stage. We want to give you a round of applause and some ways swag. So if you have a game on display, please come on up to the stage so we can thank you.
Aiden and Galvin and Angel.
Oh.
Good job.
The project in the whole.
Accounts?
Yeah, the project in the whole.
Oh, yeah.
Thought it was this.
So you guys are gonna head next to the XR studio, where you'll get a demo on this really cool piece of technology. And then I think it's gonna be lunch for you guys. So thank you guys so much for coming. Check out the work that's been done in Pathways classes.
Wait a minute. This is amazing. I love these.
Oh, we thought that sunglasses would be the hot item, but I guess.
You don't know how much hours I spent trying to figure this out. I will spend hours doing this. Me too. I'm gonna spend hours doing this thing.
Okay, now we're gonna go to the XOR.
Thank you guys. Good to see you.
Thank you for this opportunity.
Hold on. We gonna go first. I don't get it. Hey, y'all get glasses? Who wants some glasses?
Sorry, bro. You are mine if you want.
You're in front of the camera. Bro, you're in front of the camera. And they live too, right?
What's up, Steve?
Yeah. Only one person watch.
I think sure.
Keep that.
I don't want.
Keep. Specialty. That's product. Special play. Come on, bro.
Close to the end and stuff, but that's this is the first one we've done. So we're definitely gonna do it again next year. So okay. Those kids can do it as well. But I see like this is a lot smaller of a group, like because I mean I teach it at all of my middle schools. So I have a large number of STEM.
How many students do you have?
That I'm doing STEM with.
Yeah.
Your STEM is, I mean, our children are loving it.
Awesome.
We're teaching it in 7th and 8th grade across the parish.
Awesome. So you've been working with Nicole. Yeah.
So I have a lot.
Okay.
I have a lot. So, but you know, if we just want to do 8th grade, I don't know. But this seems like, oh, and if I have to break them up and do it by school,
Yeah.
you know, like, you know, different schools go at different times. We don't have to do all of them at one time.
Yeah.
But I just thought, you know, looking at this, we're getting in STEM, you know, we're getting them to play with different STEM things, but this shows them where it can go to.
Totally.
So.
Yeah, we would love to figure out a way to incorporate them. So even if it's not for this year, to have them come say for the next one we do this. But yeah, I just want to follow up with an email that I can talk to Nicole and Jesse and see if there's something we can come do this year.
And like I said, I mean, like, it's big because it's across my district, but if we
students
completely.
Wow, okay. Yeah, let me see what else is going on, because lots of people do these demos for different groups, so if it's not a Pathways-led event, maybe you can join for that. But more likely, we would just invite you to participate in the next Pathways-led.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay, great,
Yeah.
thank you.
Yeah,
Thank
great to
you.
meet you, Jennifer.
You too.
Maybe get a little bit of a break.
Okay. I think there's a stream going here. Do I? Scott left probably. And that for now.